Well, this is another one of my fascinations about car flipping, and since I got involved with Copart, is what kind of sparked the interest in me, and it's the exporting of vehicles. Today we sold a 2004 Toyota Avalon with 260,000 miles on it for a total of 432,600 Nara. I think that's the way you pronounce it, Nara. Nigerian currency. Now that is $1,200 US dollars, 1,200 US dollars. So the lady was here, she bought the car today, and she is exporting it back to Nigeria. So I began to do a little research on, gosh, this is a $1,200 car. How expensive are cars in Nigeria? So this $1,200 car that this lady came from Nigeria, evidently worked here for some time and is going back to Nigeria. But that car would be $15,000 or 15,000 US dollars in Nigeria, based on the current average salaries and things there. I began to do some research on it, and I looked up, okay, $1,200 car, what's it going to cost this lady to export this car? She can get the car exported for around $3,000, actually around $2,000. So basically, by the time she gets the car exported in there into Nigeria, she will have a grand total of about 3,200 US dollars in that. That is a huge savings over what that car would have cost her in Nigeria. That would equate to almost 20,000 US dollars. Yes, I'm beginning to understand now what the popularity of Copart. One of the biggest things they've got are your foreign country buyers. That's what you're competing with, and it's going to be hard to compete with them because of the export rates. They can make an absolute small fortune, it appears to be. Now, I guess the biggest problem would be who they sell these cars to, because the country seems to be a very poor country. And so I'm curious, and I'm going to continue to do some research because I am fascinated with that the people in Nigeria can actually buy cars here and transport them home and save a huge amount of money. So, if any of you out there have any advice on that, I would certainly like to hear it. That's very interesting to me. She was a very nice lady, appeared to be a nurse or something of that nature, headed back to Nigeria. Why anybody would want to go back home to such an economic condition, I guess love conquers all. But at any rate, I just wanted to share that information with you and get your inputs on it. Again, if you've got any comments that would help, or that I can pass along, or that maybe I can answer, I would appreciate you sending those comments to me. Again, please like and share this channel if it's of interest to you and maybe an interest to some of your friends.